Hey, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, Kahalaim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. The Barnes to the Apostles, a great millstone. And peace and salutations to the elect. All right. So, title of this one going to be The Poor Man. His words are despised or they're not heard. All right. And, as I woke up this morning, just watching certain things. And, this guy, bald guy, Richard Fain, came up. And, when he's one of these rich jicks that have made, investments and that made themselves a way in this world, right? So they're a part of this world, they're a friend of this society, They didn't work hard or whatever. They didn't learn how to become successful in this world, all right? But these are the kind of people that our people will listen to, right? When it comes to advice, when it comes to, they look at them, they hold them in high regard and admiration because they've done something in this society, right? They've made some money in the white man's world, right? However they got it, whether it was ill means or whether it was, whatever, man, all right? They worked in corporate America or they did what they did, right? So they listen to these guys, these talking heads on TV, these YouTubers, right? With the success, what they seem to be successful in this world, right? But these people are leading you down the path of carnality and really destruction at the end of the day, because they're not telling you about what's about to happen in America. They're not warning you, preparing you for the storm that's brewing, which is the Third World War, and ultimately Jacob's trouble and this micro Sihip, which is coming, pursuant to Revelation 13 and 16, micro Sihip, which is the charagma, all right, which is going to test all the inhabitants of the earth. You're saying what sort of person they are, whether they're of the elect or not, because the elect are not going to take the charagma, which is the white man's micro Sihip, all right? So this is Proverbs chapter 19 and verse 1. It says, better is the poor that walketh in his integrity than he that is perverse in his lips and is a fool. So we're poor and we're walking in our integrity in a society. You men that's in his faith, all right? We're poor. We weren't meant to be rich in this world, all right? See, if the Lord would have chose the rich of this society to teach the word, then there would be the might of the Heavenly Father wouldn't be exalted, right? If he chose LeBron James, he chose Jay-Z, he chose Diddy, and he chose all these different guys to teach the word, everybody would listen because these are niggas that have money. So I want to be like him. I want to have money. I want to be like Iman Shumpert having threesomes with Tiana Taylor and all this different shit. That's who they listen to. If your boy Iman Shumpert goes and has an interview, I guarantee you that shit will hit 1 million views, just because he's talking about what happened with him and Tiana Taylor. All kind of niggas and mainly women will be in there. Oh my god, his shit must be like 13 inches. Oh my god, he must have how much in the bank? Oh my god, he was in what movie and he was dealing with who? And they was doing what? See, that's who they're listening to. That's who these dumb niggas listen to. Okay, that's what they look up to. Niggas in jail, niggas in prison. If you don't have a bunch of tattoos on your face, the average woman don't want to deal with you like that. I'm talking about the average Negro Latino woman, bro. They find it attractive for you to be a felon, for you to go to prison, and for you to like be a gangbanger and a scammer. They'll take that over a man that's gonna take care of his children and really, especially a servant of the Lord. They'll take that over you because they look at you like you're poor in this world. See, but they don't have the vision. The prophets have the vision. We're looking towards the future. So they don't look at the future. They look at my short-term success. Okay, I'm gonna get with such and such because he's a rapper. He signed to this label, and when he spit in me, I'm gonna be taken care of, me and my kids. See, that's the problem with you people. You're carnal as shit, and this is what's gonna lead to your death. Okay, because when all hell breaks loose, you're gonna be looking for real men. You're going to be looking for the men that was out there teaching his word. You're going to be looking for the men of the Lord who actually has that power. And in them times, and you're not going to be able to find it. You ain't going to be able to get near the brothers, because at the time when you had your opportunities, you didn't take them. But you wanted to listen to these people in the world. You wanted to listen to these niggas with money. All right? And because that's who you are. You're of the world. See, the scripture says, if a man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Okay? So you people, you love the world. So that's why you listen to niggas like Richard Fiend and Fine, or however the hell you say his name. You listen to guys like Graham Stephan. All right? It's a white dude. Look like a Mo, you know. Financial guy. You know, gets a lot of views and a lot of, you know, you listen to niggas like Casey Nat and all these different entertainers. Right, because these guys are there for what? To entertain you. They're there to make you laugh and make you, you know, haha. Oh, Dave Chappelle's coming to town. Oh shit! All the people sold out. All the shit sold out. You know, if Dave Chappelle comes out there and talks for an hour, you will pay $300 for a ticket to go see the nigga. You will buy your woman a ticket for $600, $700 to go watch some nigga talk for an hour, right? But when you see the men of the Lord out there stand out there giving you this word, your ass don't have no time of day, and you don't give a shit because you see some average regular niggas that you think you're over. You see, but that's who the Lord chose to teach his word. That's who the Lord is actually dealing with. Okay? And see, matter of fact, let's get that real quick. The Lord had chosen the foolish things of this world to confound the wise, the weak things to confound the mighty. All right. It says, 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and verse 25, because the foolishness of the Most High is wiser than men, and the weakness of God is stronger than men. You see? For ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called. See, not many wise after the flesh. Hey, you see brothers in this truth, bro. A lot of these brothers didn't even finish high school, man. A lot of these brothers don't have no motherfucking doctorate, PhD. Okay, that's who you looking to. That's who you niggas look to. Niggas that have went to these Princeton college universities, right? Niggas that are established in this society. That's who you looking up to, right? And you know, understandable because that's how you've been raised, right? But really, I was never like that. You know, through the spirit, I always looked at these fucking niggas who's in this world, who's doing all this lame ass shit. I always thought and looked at them like I don't like these fucking niggas. I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like these uppity, successful motherfuckers that's in this society. I don't like them, cause cause just dealing with them, like they're proud. They think they're extra. They think they're like everybody got to fucking cater to them. You know. And little did I know back then that these people that was getting ready to be destroyed, you know, because they've made their bed in this society, man. So the Lord chose what? The weak things of this world, right? It says, "Know ye, for ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called." See, not many wise, not many noble, not many mighty after the flesh. Okay, LeBron James is a nigga that's mighty after the flesh. You see, that nigga could jump out the gym. He's 6'9", 260. Okay, all these bitches probably want to have his kids, so their kids could be some type of NBA star, right? You see, but they don't want to have your fucking kids, right? Why they don't want to have your kids? Because they don't see nothing in you, and you brothers, right? But in Isaiah 4:1, what does it say? It says 7 women shall take hold of one man, all right? And it says what? They shall say, we shall wear our own clothes and eat our own food. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. So they're gonna just be happy to be a woman. You see, in this society, it's not like that. In this society, the power is in their fucking hands. So they think that, you know, you have to do all this extra shit to be with them. You see, but that power dynamic is about to shift. So to the power is going to be in the hands of the men of the Lord. The power is going to be in the hands of you believers, not in the hands of the wicked of our people, because the white man has given them all the power in this society. They're the influencers. They're on IG with all the followings and all the motherfucking the motherfuckers are looking at them for answers. 1 million views and 10 million views and all the likes and subscriptions and shares and you know. But you brothers out there teaching His word, you'll be lucky if you get 100 views. If you get 200 views, you'll be lucky. Okay? Because what? You're coming with the message of the truth or the Most High, which these people don't like. Okay? But if you came with your own message, they will hear you. If you say, "Oh, look at me, I'm a fitness coach and or whatever the fuck, I'm a tattoo artist," you get all kind of love for being a fucking tattoo artist, which is an abomination. Oh, if you say you came out the closet, I'm a Mo and I'm happy and I'm proud, and I made a very strong, brave decision. They'll treat you like Saucy Santana. They'll treat you like that monkey, Saucy Santana. That's a monkey right there, man. All right, but everybody protect this nigga. There's a grown-ass man talk about his daddy this and daddy that. Grown-ass nigga. Okay? Saucy Santana was the other dude. Arrogant Tay. What kind of shit is this? You so-called Negro Latinos, you falling very low. You would allow a man to call himself Arrogant Tay, man. And you would support this shit. And who supports this? Mainly you black women. You're the one that's supporting this shit. If you came out and said tomorrow that shit is lame and don't do that, the nigga wouldn't do that shit. They would be like, "Oh, hell no. Oh, no, hell, we ain't getting no bitches. Oh, shit." These women deal with niggas like Arrogant Tate. Why do you think they got so much AIDS and HIV all over the place, man? They would literally get down and deal with these kind of niggas, man. You see? This is why this place is fucking completely out of order, man. And you people, you Latino Native Americans, you completely out of order. You're the Israelites, man. And you over there talking about having threesomes and, we had a you know, we tried shit in the bedroom. This is why your relationships don't fucking last, man. Because you're a bunch of freaky frogs, man. You know? You're a bunch of sodomites, man. Yeah, your relationships never last, man. Jeezy and the Chinese woman, they didn't fucking last. Why? Because their foundation, their marriage not built on nothing. It's built upon what? Sand, quicksand, man. It's not built upon these scriptures. Okay? It has to be built upon the scriptures. If not, the bitch is never gonna. She's just gonna do whatever she wants to do, and eventually y'all gonna divorce each other, man. You know, because the man is not gonna put up with it, and the bitch is gonna be like, "Oh, I'm suppressed in here. I could do more. This is America. I could just do whatever I want to do." So America's not meant for marriages to last, bro. America is a business. America is one big ass business, man. And a divorce is a big business, man. The lawyers get paid. The woman gets paid. All right. The judge gets paid. Everybody gets paid except the man. The man gets fucked up his ass. All right. And that's what this America was meant to fuck you men up the ass, especially you Israelite men. Literally. Okay. This is why we teach the word the way we do. And everybody that has a problem with us teaching the word, fuck you. All right. Because you love this society. You love this fucking place. So yeah, you mad because we teach the way we teach. Because we hate this fucking place. And we want righteousness to reign on the earth. Okay, this is why we go the way we do every day. You see, you're happy in this wickedness. All right, you're happy seeing a Edomite doing TED Talks, telling the world his wisdom and what he discovered and who are God's people, and he's the voice of authority on the earth. This fucking devil, a pale devil, who has no culture, has no society, has no thought processes of himself. Everything he does is shit that he took from other people. His food, his books, his literature. You know what I'm saying? His architecture. This nigga doesn't have even his gods are gods of the other nations, man. But you stupid niggas got a problem with us because we teaching his word. You see? So the hell with you, man. Anyways, Proverbs 19:2, it says, also, that the soul be without knowledge is not good, and he that hasteth with his feet sinneth. The foolishness of man perverteth his way, and his heart fretteth against the Lord. Wealth maketh many friends, but the poor is separated from his neighbor. See, wealth maketh many friends, man. Okay, when you got money, that makes a lot of friends, bro. And niggas want to listen to you. That's why they gave Diddy the key to the city. If Diddy would have been a normal nigga, working a job, working for the post office or whatever, right? Then nobody would give a shit about giving him no key to no city. But when you're a homosexual and you throw weird parties and you sacrifice Diddy and Tupac, right, amongst others, right? when you've done a lot of dirt, and the white man rewards you, the devil rewards you, man. You get the keys to the city. You get unlimited amount of women. All right, you get. I'm telling you, these niggas are throwaway bitches, bro. How much pussy they get? They live in a beautiful fucking life, bro. All from selling out, man. They could call any type of bitch they want from any corner of the realm, and they'll come and they'll do the deed, and you know you know what I'm saying? It's that they live in the life of a king, man. They live in beautiful fucking lives, man. Rich as shit, you know. School paid for the kids, everything, man. They don't do no fucking hard work. Niggas like these niggas in the world, they don't do no hard work. They don't have to get up. No, look, they fucking flying on private jets. You know what I'm saying? Why do these niggas want America to be destroyed? Why would they want to get the fuck up out of here? They live beautifully, man. They're not looking at the kingdom. They're not looking at the kingdom. Well, they're already living in the fucking kingdom. They're already living in Maybachs, all kind of shit. I mean, this nigga Prime, Coach Prime, his fucking kids are rich as hell already. You know, they're rich as hell. The nigga who plays quarterback, he's a college player. How many college niggas got a Maybach, man? How many college niggas got a popping all kind of, you know what I'm saying? Doing their thing with million followers and all kind of shit, man. Living la vida loca. You see? So it says, a false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall not escape. It says, many will entreat the favor of the prince, and every man is a friend to him that giveth gifts. Yep. This nigga, Coach Prime, everybody's his friend, right? Coach Prime is like the top guy right now, man. You know? Coach Prime. Ooh, Coach Prime. You know, all these old women want to get with him. The young women want to get with him. They want to get with his kids so they can be part of the family, so they can have clout. They be clouded up, you know? That's the world we live in. Wealth maketh many friends, man. You see? Why we don't have many friends? Why does this world not love us? Because we ain't giving motherfuckers all these kind of gifts. We're giving them the spiritual gifts. That's of the Most High. See, but that they don't want. They don't want. I can't go to the store with that and buy some weed. I can't go to the store now and buy some jade. I can't go to the store and buy some guns and buy some. You know, that's what niggas want. I can't go to Popeyes. I can't go to Popeyes and buy me some heart attack food. That's heart attack food, man. All right. So it says, many will entreat the favor of the prince. Oh, to prove that, this is why the white man got on Bill de Blasio, all right, the former New York mayor before the black guy came in, Eric Adams. The new guy is Eric Adams, the old guy, Bill de Blasio. The devil, he got up there, ate the cheeseburger with the fries, and told, it's so good. He was like, it's so good. If y'all go take that jab scene, you get it for free, you know? This is how stupid this nigga thinks you are, man. This is an insult to your intelligence, man. All right? But you people, you fall for it, man. You fall for it, bro. Okay, you fall for the okie doke. It says, Proverbs 19:6, many will entreat the favor of the prince, and every man is a favor to him that giveth gifts, you see? All the brethren of the poor do hate him, and how much more do his friends go far from him? He pursueth them with words, yet they are wanting to him. See? We're pursuing you with words. We're pursuing our people with words. We're fishing, right? We're throwing out the bait, which is the word, okay? And us, when we're out there teaching, you know, we're the bait. We represent the bait. The 12 tribes chart, that's the bait. They see the bait, they're reeled in, and they start asking questions, right? But our friends go far from us, why? Because we're poor. You see? He that getteth wisdom loveth his own soul. He that keepeth understanding shall find good. See? So, back in 1 Corinthians 1, Shalom. Back in 1 Corinthians 1, it says, verse 27, but the Most High hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and the Most High hath chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty, and base things of the world, and things which are despised. The Most High hath chosen, and things which are not, to bring to naught the things that are, and that no flesh should glory in his presence. You see, but of him are ye in Yahushua HaMashiach, who of the Most High is made unto us wisdom and righteousness, and sanctification and redemption. See, the thing is that the Lord chose us being poor and being nobodies in the world to show his power, man, you know? Because at the end of the day, the Lord wasn't going to choose no super high exalted rich dude. So if you're rich, the Lord's not working with you, bro. If you're a rich dude, you living successfully in this world, the Lord's not working with you. It's impossible. It says that in the scripture, it says what? It's easier for a rich man, for a camel to go into the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay? Because you cannot enter up in there with tainted riches. All right? All these riches in this world are tainted. All right? All the men of the law are poor men. Men who are struggling. Men who's fighting. All right? Whose priorities is the Lord, not the fucking riches of the world. All right? And being somebody in the society, man. Okay? Sirach 13 and 14 says, love the world. Salakia, my bad. Love the Lord with all thy life. Call upon him for thy salvation. See, the rich is not calling on the Lord for no salvation. Are you serious? They don't believe in the Most High, bro. They don't believe in no Most High. The only ones that believe in the Most High are the poor, bro. They're the only ones that's calling on the Lord. The rich are not. The only one thing they're calling on is Satan, or they're calling on their helicopter to come and pick them up so they could go to the other private island, or they could go to the next charity event where they're gonna go and link up with the rest of the millionaires and billionaires, man. You see what I'm saying? They don't care about the Lord. You think they wake up and pray to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua? You think Kyrie Irving is praying to the Lord? Or Denzel? Or what, any of these niggas that's over there talking about Israel? Then they're not. Trust me, they're not. They're living in their comfortable $10,000 bed with their fat ass BBL wife or 2-3 wives, whatever they got, or men, whatever they're dealing with. They got all their kids. They got 6 cars in the garage, all expensive cars. They got a nanny. They got a maid. They got all kind of shit, man. And what the fuck you got? You got an apartment. You barely got an apartment. You barely got a car. You barely got a job. You see, the Lord had to put you in a condition to where you would need to go after him, man. We don't have any other choice. And that's the beauty of the Lord, that how the Lord set this thing up, man. The Lord, the scriptures say in Proverbs 20:24, man's goings over the Lord. How can a man that understand his own way? The Lord put every single step that you took, whether you wasn't good in school or whether you just dropped out or whatever you did, all of these things led to the path of you being a teacher of the word of the Most High, you coming into this truth. Whether you went to jail or whether you got locked up, whatever happened, man. But now you're in this truth teaching. And that's ultimately what the Lord wanted for you men that's in this truth. A lot of you brothers are talented, man. You could have been in the NFL, you could have been an NBA player, you could have been a motherfucking singer, rapper, entertainer, you could have did whatever the hell. All right? But what? You came into this truth because the Lord has a higher calling for you, man, than being a regular nigga in the world. Who's going to remember you if you're a tennis player or something, man? Do you think they're going to remember Coco Gauff in the kingdom? We're going to remember LeBron? We're going to remember the prophets. Those that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We're not going to remember Coco Jones. We're not going to remember Aaliyah. We're not going to remember R. Kelly pissing on a kid. We're not going to remember that. We're going to remember the name of the prophets of the Lord. Those that stood so stiffly. Their acts is being written about, man. You see? The angels are recording everything. And they watching and they seeing who's faithful for the Lord. Who's doing the will. You see? And that's why it says you're going to receive a great reward. You're not going to receive a great reward because you're a fitness trainer and you taking selfies naked and shit, you know? And you do a lot of pull-ups and sit-ups and shit. And you like a real big dude and, you know, you're a handsome guy. Nobody gives a fuck about that, bro. That's vanity. That's vanity, bro. And that's what they teach you in this society. To worship yourself. To worship the creature more than the creator. To worship the woman and her beauty. To worship, you know, when all these things are all byproducts of the Heavenly Father, man. You see? Anyways, it says, Sirach 13 and 15. Every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his neighbor. All flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his like. What fellowship hath the wolf with the lamb, so the sinner with the godly? What agreement is there between the hyena and the dog? And what peace between the rich and the poor? There's no peace between the rich and the poor. The rich hates the poor. Okay? The 1%. The 1% is against. They actually wage war. They actually wage financial war against the poor. Okay? The 1% of this society, they wage war against the rest of the people, 99%. Okay? It says, because they want to keep their riches at the top. That's greedy. They can never have enough, you know. That's greedy. The scriptures speak about not oppressing the poor, right? So there's always been poor, but you're not to oppress them. You're supposed to take care of them. Sirach 13 and Verse 19, as the wild ass is the lion's prey in the wilderness, so the rich eateth up the poor. See, so the rich eateth up the poor. As the proud hate humility, so doth the rich abhor the poor. They literally throw you into a corner somewhere in the ghetto. Okay, they build up all these fucking skyscrapers and for their rich buddies, right? These skyscrapers, luxury apartments that nobody can afford, these fucking big ass houses that nobody can afford to live in, right? And where do they have you living? In the slums, in the ghettos, man, you know? Jeremiah 9:23 does say, if the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shema Shai, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might, nor let the rich man glory in his riches. But let him, yep, the water, bro. Yeah, it says, let him that glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me, that I am the Lord, Yahweh Shai, it says, which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and mercy in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith the Lord. Say, rejoice that the Lord knows you, and that you know the Lord, and that you understand His truth. Rejoice that your names are written in heaven. That's what the Lord told the disciples. He said, rejoice not because the spirits are subject unto you through my name, but rejoice that your names are written in the heavens. You see? Rejoice that you're about to be delivered. Okay? Rejoice that you're one of the elect. All right? That you may be one of the elect. So it says, Sirach 13:20, it says, as the proud hate humility, so doth the rich abhor the poor. A rich man beginning to fall is held up of his friends, but a poor man being down is thrust also away by his enemies. You see? Thrust away also by his friends. When you poor, your friends gonna turn their back on you, man. But when a rich man falls, okay, there's a million people trying to help his ass to get back up. Okay, look at the rich right now. You could file for bankruptcy being rich and protect your assets. Okay, but when you're a poor man, you ain't got shit. They're gonna kick you out the house, man. And you can't file for no fucking bankruptcy, man. Okay, they're gonna kick you out, and then they're gonna laugh at your ass, man. You know? And they ain't gonna touch their heart. The landlord not gonna touch his heart and say, oh, my bad. And I'm gonna say, fuck you, I need to find somebody else to pay this rent. You know? The apartment complex people, they're gonna find somebody else to get up in where you live. Right? So it's a rat race. This whole society is a rat race, man. Okay, that's why we gotta get the fuck up out of here, man. You got niggas like Richard Fiend talking about, how to escape the rat race. Nigga, you can't escape this bitch. We need Yahweh Bashim Shai to come deliver us, man. Niggas talking about building wealth building. Well, how do I build my wealth? And then, man, what do you think we're gonna build wealth in this place? A place that was designed to oppress you? Your wealth is cankered in this place, bro. It's the scripture saying, Haggai 1:6, you work to fill a bag with holes. You can't retain none of these things that you have in this society. Okay? You dumb nigga. You teaching these motherfuckers people to be financially literate and to be free and all this different stupid shit. But at the end of the day, that you still gonna get them killed. Because they're not gonna be protected from the shit that's coming down the pipe. Because you're not teaching them the word of the Lord. But at the end of the day, this is why the prophets is out there speaking. You see? You teaching them about financial literacy. Man, look, that shit don't matter, bro. We're all poor, and at the end of the day, we're just surviving until the Lord comes, man. The fuck I look like, man? I look like investing in the stock market for 30, 40 years until what happens, man? You see, that's the way of this world. Invest, just work, and figure it out, and get some life insurance and take it out. Man, look, bro, I was never big into this financial shit. I'm not good with all this money bullshit. And at the end of the day, this white man has all these fucking engineering tools that he uses, financial tools that he uses to get rich and to stay rich, man. You know, and we'll be here all day if we examine all of them. But at the end of the day, the Lord's gonna make us really rich, bro. Where there ain't nobody gonna be able to touch our bank accounts. Ain't nobody gonna be able to to touch our riches, our homes, our women, our land, our cattle. You know, we're gonna be really rich, bro. And we're gonna see what these motherfuckers say then. All right, when the Lord give us our riches, man. Give us your riches. Actually, you heathens and you Negroes that believe in your riches in this society, your riches is gonna be given to us. You see? It says we're gonna inherit the earth. Sirach 13 and verse 22. When a rich man is fallen, he hath many helpers. He speaketh things not to be spoken. See? These rich niggas, they're speaking things that ought not to be spoken. You're not speaking the words of the Lord. These niggas are talking about all kind of other shit, putting you people to sleep. Oh, the stock market's coming. America's coming back. Oh, well, you know, invest in this, buy this product, and invest in this application. You know, type in the QR code and subscribe to my channel, and then subscribe to my Patreon, $5.99 a month, and then subscribe to my other motherfucking page, and subscribe to this page, and subscribe, you know, and all to put money in this nigga's pocket, you know. And these niggas click. These dudes be having 1 million followers, 600,000 followers, the 2, 3, 4 million. And what are they people listening to? How to get rich. How to get rich. Everything's all about how to fucking get rich. No concern about the Lord or his son or what's coming down the pipeline. No concern about nothing. It's all about the riches of this world, man. And this is why you're going to die with this world, because you love this fucking place and the riches that come with this motherfucker, bro. And all these things are cankered, man. All right? All these things are cankered, bro. Okay, it says Proverbs 11:4. That's right. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. See? Riches profit not in the day of wrath, man. It says, Ezekiel 7:18, it says, they shall also gird themselves with sackcloth, and horror shall cover them, and shame shall be upon all faces, and baldness upon their heads. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord, of the wrath of the Lord. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity. As for the beauty of his ornament, he set it in majesty, but they made the images of their abominations and of their detestable things therein. Therefore I have set it far from them. You see? So none of you gonna be able to take what you amassed with you in this world with you. So this is why us in this truth, we forsaken the world. You see? Because this world don't mean shit. At the end of the day, we look for a continuous city. We have no continuous city, but we look for one to come. Hebrews 13, all right? So back in Sirach 13, it says, when a rich man speaketh, every man hold his tongue. My bad, 22. It says, when a rich man is fallen, he hath many helpers. He speaketh things not to be spoken, yet men justify him. See? Men justifying Nate. They justify Nate because of his money. They justify Elazar because of his money. They justify Polite because of his money. They justified Michael Jackson for a long time because of his money. Okay? So they'll justify you because of your bread. Okay? It says the poor man slipped, and yet they rebuked him too. He spake wisely and could have no place. See, we speaking wisely, but yet we don't have no place in this society. We don't have no place in this world. These motherfucking people, are they interviewing the prophets of the Lord on BET or are they interviewing you on CNN, giving you the platform? You know, are they giving you are they pushing you out there on YouTube trending? You know, oh look, so and so Apostle Tahar did a live, man. Share, subscribe, and watch it. No. What are they promoting? Moles are getting promoted in this society. Weirdos, cross dressers. All right, that's who's getting promoted, man. Motherfuckers who's talking about bullshit. Okay, if you up there fucking doing a choreography dance, you doing backflips in the street, they'll promote. Ooh, look at the talent, bro. Look at all that talent. Oh my God, he could dribble a ball up on his head and walk around. Who gives a fuck, bro? Look, bro, this is why the scriptures say, how long will you simple ones, will you love simplicity and the fools hate knowledge, man? How long will you stupid niggas walk around looking at shit that's normal, looking at wickedness as normal, bro? You know? See, this is why the Lord's going to destroy you, man. 2/3 of you, bro. You're just simple. And the Lord just pissed off with you, man. All right? The Lord's pissed off. It says, Sirach 13:23, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue. See? Everybody shush. Everybody real quiet when the billionaire walks in the room. When daddy the dude who owns the Patriots, Robert Kraft. When that motherfucker talk, all the motherfuckers quiet. Meek Mill is quiet. Them niggas are in Michael Rubin's party. Michael Rubin's talking. Everybody shut the fuck up. Everybody shut the fuck up because the nigga's worth like $13 billion. Everybody gonna shut their mouths. You see? It said when a rich man speaketh, you didn't hear no little baby doing no diss track on his ass. You didn't hear him trying to kill him. You see? But he'll do a diss track against his brothers, so-called blacks. You know? 4 pockets full, and you know, the nigga have you in a sandwich, you know, getting meat rubbed all up on you, and you don't say nothing about it because you hold your tongue at the rich man, because you know that the nigga got power. But that really make you a coward, because at the end of the day, you wouldn't even if you was a real man, you wouldn't even be around these motherfuckers, man. You would be doing what we're doing. You would be on this side teaching the word and waiting patiently upon the return of our Lord, so we can really be rich, so we can really be on top. You know what I'm saying? Not being a fucking devil's bitch. You so-called rappers, you ain't nothing but the devil's bitch. You get popped whenever this white man needs a little entertainment, you come along and be his little pinup doll. All right? Whenever this motherfucker needs some type of entertainment, he'll look to you, you know, for entertainment. You become the entertainment. All you rappers and entertainers and all you niggas, you done became the entertainment for the white man. All right? A bunch of dancing monkeys, man. Says Sirach 13:23, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look at what he say, and they extol it to the clouds. Ooh, oh my God, did you hear what Elon Musk said? Elon Musk just bought Twitter. Ooh, shit. He turned it to X, and he said he's going to the moon, and Jeff Bezos, oh shit, Amazon is about to come to the city, and they're about to establish a whole bunch of new jobs and shit. Ooh, shit. The president spoke, the State of the Union. We gotta shut down all the regular scheduled programming, and we gotta listen to what the fuck Sleepy Joe got to say, because he's the president. Whatever Donald Trump got to say, whatever Barack Obama got to say, because these niggas are they got social status in this society, right? Whatever the Beyonce or Kim K said, that's national news, man. You know? Whatever Kanye West said about the so-called small hatters, ooh shit, Kanye West spoken. He came out of retirement. You know, when a rich man speaketh, every man hold his tongue, and look at what he saith, and they extol it to the clouds. But if the poor man speak, they shall say, what fellow is this? Who's this nigga talking? He ain't got no money. You know? If he stumbled, they will help to overthrow him. See? Like the dude Offset said. He said, if you broke, so you shouldn't say shit. You see? But they'll allow Offset to go and chill at KC in that house, and then be back at the Colorado game, right? And be chilling with Coach Prime, right? Because he got the money, right? He got all the money, you know? You see? So it says, if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? If he stumbled, they will help to overthrow him. You see? They were clowning Kenneth Petty, the Nicki Minaj's ex-husband, right? Because he was broke and all this different shit. They were clowning his ass, right? But they were all with Offset, right? Because he was they were all with Offset's ass, because all the people on the comment were, Offset, oh, that nigga, laughing at Kenneth or whatever his name is. He's a clown anyways. But the point is that they were clowning him because he was poor. And they was with Offset because Offset was getting off the private jet with a bunch of chains on and a bunch of cars and Cardi B and all his sisters and the rapping and all this different shit, right? So, ooh, you go Offset, who's great, can I please suck you off, Offset? That's the fucking mentality these people have, bro. You see? But see, this is why the Lord is going to kill you, the majority of you people, bro. Because you look up to these niggas because they got some type of money, which actually they got this money off of lying to you. Off of lying to you about their lifestyle, who they were, okay? I sold 100 bricks a month and all this different shit. There's a bunch of lies, bro. You see? They sell to you a fake lifestyle, okay? They sell to you fake relationships. They sell you fake, a fake life. You know what I mean? It says riches, Sirach 13:24. Riches are good unto him that hath no sin. You see? When we in the kingdom, riches are gonna be good to us because we're not gonna have any sin. We're gonna know how to deal with our money. All right. And poverty is evil in the mouth of the ungodly. The heart of man changes its countenance, whether it be for good or evil. And a merry heart maketh a cheerful countenance. A cheerful countenance is a token of the heart that is in prosperity. And finding out of parables is wearisome labor of the mind. See, we're the ones that find out parables, okay, because we're the ones laboring, you see, laboring in the work. You see, but cheerful countenance is a token of a heart that is present in prosperity. You look at these niggas, they're laughing. Ooh, every time they get on the fucking camera, you know, they're on Instagram Live, they're on, you know, they're laughing, smiling ear to ear because all this money that they got, they feeling good. You see? Their prosperity, they're prospering in this world. But to prosper in this world, you got to be evil. You got to be a down low, dirty dog to prosper in this world. If any of you in this faith come into this money and all this different shit, I'm looking sideways, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga got who? How much land this nigga got? He's doing what? Aren't you supposed to be a servant of the Lord? You're supposed to be low, bro. How the hell this nigga got all this money? You got to question shit, bro. You see? 150 million. When they said when the report came out that dude had 150 million, the IUIC guy, I was like, what the fuck? How the hell this nigga got 150 million dollars, bro? What kind of backdoor deal did he make to get that kind of money, man? You'll be hard pressed to, if you have $10,000 in the bank, Esau's already looking at you weird. They're reporting that to the FDIC. This man got $10,000. He's a Negro. So how much more you with 150? You think Esau don't know how much money these niggas got in their account? Esau keeping track of every cent that comes in and out. This is why the celebrities don't help the hood. They don't help the world. They don't help their people. Okay? Because they're not allowed to. They give money to charity. That charity funnels right back up to the top. All these charities. Look, do the research on the charities, bro. Charity is bullshit in this world. All right? If you want to give somebody, you give it to them directly. You don't fucking pay a third party to funnel the money into some other charity fund, and then, you know, you're going to help somebody, you help them, and then that's it. Okay, 1 Timothy 6:6, but godliness with contentment is great gain. See, these people are not content. These people are not content, bro, with what they have. It says, for we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain that we could carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us there be with content. Okay? We just have enough to get by. It says, but they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare. Yep. And into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. See, these people are drowned in destruction and perdition. Their souls is gone. They said they sold, oh, I sold my soul. No, when they say they sold to the white man, okay? To the devil. They say, I sold my soul. Yeah, you can. You could sell out to the devil. You could sign blood contracts, and you could in exchange for that money and that power and success and lifestyle, you have to push agendas. You have to push the Mo agenda. You have to push the gangster nigga agenda. You have to push the women aborting their kids agenda. You got to push the ratchet lifestyle agenda. You got to be a Cardi B or a Sukihana or a Red, Sexy Red or an Offset type of nigga or a Tupac. That's what you got to be. You got to be a Hobson or you got to be a Mo like Lil Nas. Okay. So that's why it says you fall into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. Okay. For the love of money is the root of all evil. While some coveted after, 1 Timothy 6:10, some have coveted after this. This is why the scriptures speak about covetousness. Okay, overly wanting something. It leads to you destroying yourself. It says, they have erred from the faith because of that love of money and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. But thou, O man of God, flee these things and follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, meekness. Okay, fight the good fight of faith. Lay hold on to eternal life, whereunto thou art also called and has professed a good profession before many witnesses. I give thee charge in the sight of the Most High, who quickeneth all things, and before Yahushua, who before Pontius Pilate witnessed a good confession, that thou keep this commandment without spot, unrebukable, until the appearing of our Lord Yahushua, which in times he shall show who is the blessed and only potentate, the King of kings and Lord of lords, who only hath immortality, dwelling in the light which no man can approach unto, who no man hath seen nor can see, to whom be honor and power everlasting. Amen. Charge them. See, we're fighting for immortality. We're fighting for things that not of this fucking realm. Something that we can never lose. You see? While you niggas are trying to get a rap deal, Or you trying to buy your mama a house. Your mama's house is not even her house. You trying to buy this and that. You're trying to do noble things, right? But you're not going about it the right way. So you come into this truth and you labor. The Lord going to take care of you and everybody you fucking know. And then some. It says 100-fold. In Matthew 19:27, it says, what shall we receive for forsaking father, house, brethren, mothers, sister, wives? It said a man shall receive 100-fold, man. You see? Can this fucking devil give you 100-fold? 1 Timothy 6:17. Charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded. See, the scriptures say knowledge puffeth up, right? But charity edifieth. These people are high-minded because of what they have. Proud, right? Scriptures say a proud spirit go before a fall, right? Pride go before a fall, right? It says, nor trust in uncertain riches, but in a living God, who giveth us richly all things to enjoy. They that do good, that they be rich in good works, ready to distribute, willing to communicate, laying up in store for themselves a good foundation against the time to come, that they may lay hold on eternal life. O Timothy, keep that which is committed unto thy trust. Avoid profane and vain babblings and the oppositions of science falsely so called, which some professing have erred concerning the faith. Grace be with thee. Amen. See? So charge them that are in this world that they be not high-minded nor trust in uncertain riches. But in the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that's what we're supposed to trust in. Trust in, bro. You see? But that's the majority of our people. They trust in this world, in this way of life. Because that's all they can see with their carnal eyes. All they can see is the stock market. All they can see is the my check. That's all they can see. All they can see is that car in the driveway. Why am I driving this shitty car? Why can't I drive a Ferrari? Why can't I drive a Lamborghini? But none of these people want to work. How they want to get all this shit? They want to get everything handed to them. They want to be some type of influence on Instagram. They want to show their ass and get paid for it, like Ruby Rose, you know. But everything comes with a price. You got to work for what the shit that you get. If you get everything free handed to you, you'll never appreciate nothing, and ultimately, it's not gonna last. All right. Get rich quick is not a way of living. All right. They show you that in that one movie, The Devil's Advocate. Keanu Reeves wanted to climb the corporate ladder so bad that Al Pacino played the devil. He gave him everything, right? And Nicole Kidman, his wife, started to bug out, started to, lose her mind, and he started to see demons and shit. See, because he made that pact, and he wanted things quick. See, this is why America is an instant gratification society. Everything's given to you quick, but there's a price to it. Fast food, you get fast death. Yeah, you don't have to prepare a proper meal, but at the same time, you're gonna feel the health benefits are not there, and you're gonna lack your body's gonna start to break down. Okay, you sell drugs, you get quick money, but you're gonna go to jail. All right, more than likely, or end up killing somebody for some money. All right, you become a rapper, or entertainer, somebody in this world, you make some quick money, but your soul is gonna be tainted, and you're gonna have to do a lot of weird shit, sacrifice people, okay, not be able to sleep at night. All right, and then eventually have your shit taken from you. Anyway, it says, Wisdom of Solomon 3:1, but the souls of the righteous are in the hand of God, and they shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery. It says their going is from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. See, the people, they look at us like, oh, these people are, oh, why? They're not doing nothing with their lives. Their departure is taken for misery, But our souls are in the hands of the Most High, see? I'd rather fall into the hands of the Most High than to fall into the hands of this fucking devil. This homosexual devil. Okay? I'd rather be poor and despised by men than to be, I'd rather get no pussy. If I don't have to get no pussy no more till I have to come back into the kingdom, I'd rather do that than be a mo and sell out and be a weirdo and get everything that these niggas have in this world. I'd rather do that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. I'd rather just suffer, I'd rather do things the right way, than suffer the pleasures of sin for a season, than enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season, as Moses did. He chose to, it says it in Hebrews, man. He chose to suffer with his people than be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter. See? Joseph too, man. Joseph too. He kept the integrity, man. Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 4, it says, for though they be punished in the sight of men, yet their hope is full of immortality. See, our hope is full of immortality, man. Having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. See, having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. You brothers in his faith, you're going to be greatly rewarded. For the Most High proved them and found them worthy for himself. Woo-wee. Hey, see, the Most High proved you, brothers, and found you worthy. You see? Hey, bro, put it up. Matthew 11:29. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest for your souls. See? See? That's the truth. You see? We're suffering in order to receive something greater than this world. Something greater than what the hell these people have in this world. It says, as gold is in the furnace that he hath tried, as gold is in the furnace hath he tried them, and received them as a burnt offering. The Lord is receiving you, brothers, as a burnt offering. He tried you in the furnace of affliction. He tried you in this truth. You see, so that you may be found worthy of being in this truth. So that you may be found worthy of being delivered. You see, Wisdom Solomon 3 and 7. In the time of their visitation, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks amongst the stubble. See, you're going to shine in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation. When all hell breaks loose and these people don't know what the fuck is going on, and all these things are happening, right? You're going to shine and run to and fro like sparks amongst the stubble. These people are stubble. Okay? And their time of visitation says, they shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and the Lord shall reign forever. Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is going to reign forever. But the men of the Lord are going to judge the nations and have dominion over the people, man. All right. Okay, so it says, Matthew 6:24, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve the Most High and Mammon. See, you got to choose one. You can't be a friend of the world and be a friend of the Most High. Okay, it says, they that put their trust in him, Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 9, they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth. Ooh-wee. You see, you don't understand the truth because you never put your trust in the Heavenly Father. See, you still trust in this society, as it says in Matthew 6:24. You see, these people still trust in society, meaning that they trust in mammon, in their money, and such as be beautiful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath care for his elect. You see, the elect are actually are actually understanding that truth and putting their trust in the Lord. See, not in these fucking riches that are cankered, pursuing to James 5, man. You know, this is the white man's money with his face on it. This all belongs to the white man. When we have our shit, it's all gonna belong to us. When we have our things, nobody's gonna be able to take it from us, man. All right. Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 10. But the ungodly shall be punished according to their imaginations. See, the ungodly, Chloe and Haley, you know, two little fine sisters, right? There's some little singers, Disney chicks, whatever. They put out an album called The Ungodly Hour about 2-3 years ago in the pandemic. And the one of them, she's like the Disney princess or whatever. She was like the new mermaid bitch. I don't know, but right, it just brought this to mind, right? The ungodly hour, right? But the ungodly shall be punished according to their own imaginations. See, they have their own imaginations. They want to do their own thing. See, so they're going to be punished according to their ungodly imaginations. You know, it says, which have neglected the righteous. See, and forsaken the Lord. They've neglected the righteous. What does it mean to neglect the righteous? Okay. Neglect, the word neglect. Omit. To omit, to do or perform. To treat carelessly or heedlessly, meaning you don't listen to what the righteous is saying. Who is the righteous? The men of the Lord. All right. They have neglected the righteous and forsaken the Lord. See, they neglected Yahushua himself and rejected the Lord. See, so it says to neglect, to treat with disrespect. Woo! It says to treat with disrespect, man. or without proper attention or care. That's neglect. To make light of, to disregard, to be indifferent, or to not take heed, to not trouble oneself about, literally not to pick up. You see? It says if they were of us, they that are of the Most High heareth us, right? 1 John 4 and verse 6 says, for we are of the Most High. He that knoweth the Most High heareth us. He that is not of the Most High heareth not us. Hereby we know the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. See? So they neglected the Most High and his men. All right. It says, verse 11, for whoso despises wisdom and nurture, he is miserable, and their hope is vain, and their labors unfruitful, and their works unprofitable. Their wives are foolish, and their children are wicked. That's all you people, bro, in this society. All of you that's not in this truth, that believe in this world, that believe in these riches, that believe in this society, that believe in, you believe in the American way of life, you believe in, 30, 40 years down the line in the future and all this different shit. You're carnal. You're of the world. You see? That's talking about you. Your wife is foolish. Your wives are foolish. And your children are wicked because you're not training them up in the way of the Lord. All right? It says their offspring is cursed. Wherefore blessed is the barren that is undefiled, which have not known the sinful bed. She shall have fruit in the visitation of souls. It said, blessed is the eunuch which with his hands have wrought no iniquity, nor imagine wicked things against the Most High. The eunuch is talking about the elect, right? Virgins. Okay, 144,000, right? Nor imagine wicked things against the Most High. For unto him shall be given the special gift of faith. Only the elect have the special gift of faith. See? And this is why the majority of these niggas do not believe in the Lord, because they haven't been given that special gift of faith. And an inheritance in the temple of the Lord, more acceptable to his mind. For glorious is the fruit of good labors, and the root of wisdom shall never fall away. Glorious is the fruit of good labors, see? And the root of wisdom shall never fall away. As for the children of adulterers, they shall not come to their perfection. And the seed of an unrighteous bed shall be rooted out. 2/3. You're the seed of the unrighteous bed. Okay, you're bastards. That's what it means, right? Hebrews 12. It says, if the Lord chastised you not, he did with you as bastards, not as sons. Right? For though they live long, yet shall they not be nothing regarded, and their last age shall be without honor. Yep. That's the wicked. They prosper in the world. They live. They leave their inheritance to their kids. You look at them. They're living a great life in comparison to you. Right? You look at them, they're chilling, they're enjoying themselves while you over there struggling, fighting, But your end is going to be much better than them. Okay? Your end is going to be much better than these people's end, man. That trust in society. It says, verse 18, for if they die quickly, they have no hope, neither comfort in the day of trial. For horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation. Ooh. Yeah, horrible is the end of you wicked, evil niggas. And we're happy when things happen to you, man. All right? Pursuing Isaiah, the first chapter. No, Proverbs, the first chapter. Okay, Proverbs, the first chapter. When you unfaithful niggas get what you get, we actually rejoice, man. Okay? Because you're the same ones that would not hear what the hell we got to say, man. And at the end of the day, the water Yahweh Bashim Yashai for the judgment that comes upon you. It says, Proverbs 1:22, how long will you simple ones love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge? Turn ye at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you, and I will make my words known unto you. It says, because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regardeth. It says, but ye have set it not all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I will also laugh at your calamity, and I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, and they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord, They would none of my counsel. They despise all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from the fear of evil. See, so you got to turn back to this truth, bro. And you got to stop trusting in this fucking world, man. All right. 2 Ezra 2:20 says, do right to the widow and judge for the fatherless. Give to the poor, defend the orphan, and clothe the naked. Heal the broken and the weak, and laugh not a lame man to scorn. Defend the maimed, and let the blind man come into the sight of my clearness. Keep the old and young within thy walls. And whosoever thou findest the dead, take them and bury them, and I will give thee the first place in my resurrection. See, so abide, O still, my people, and take thy rest, for thy quietness shall come. Nourish thy children, O thou good nurse, establish their feet. As for the servants who I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number. And be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry, have abundance. And the heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord. So we're to do right to the widow, judge the fatherless, give to the poor, and defend the orphan, clothe the naked, heal the broken and the weak, and laugh not a lame man to scorn, defend the maimed. See, widows, you know, is this being kept in this society? Is this being kept in this society, bro? No, they're laughing us to scorn because we ain't got no money. We're maimed. Some brothers talk kind of funny, you know, whatever. You know, why y'all wearing them dresses? Why y'all doing this? Why y'all doing that? Y'all talking shit. Y'all hateful. Y'all hate you know. You see? But we're actually keeping the ways of the Most High, you see? So it says, Tobit chapter 4 and verse 6, it says, for if thou deal truly, thy doing shall prosperously succeed to thee and to them that live justly. It says, give alms of thy substance, and when thou givest alms, let not thy eye be envious. Let not thy eye be envious, neither turn thy face from any poor, and the face of God shall not be turned away from thee. See, the face of God is going to be turned away from you people because you hate the poor, you talk shit about the poor, all these broke niggas. What do you think we're in this society because we're rich? All of our people are rich. There's a handful of our people that have money. The rest of our people are fucked, bro. Because we're dealing with slavery, bro. We're dealing with 400 plus years of slavery. We're dealing with, our people are cursed. They got mental issues. Most of them ain't had a daddy. So how do you expect them to get rich? How do you expect them to prosper? How do you expect them to, you know? But see, our people laugh and joke and mock and scoff at each other because they ain't got no money. Nigga, you didn't have no money. Your mama didn't have no money. Your daddy didn't have no money. So you came into some money. Now you think you're something. This whole culture and this black culture of shitting on each other, man. You're broke. Haha, broke bitch, broke nigga. I'm a boss bitch. I'm this, I'm that. I'm better than you. Haha, cause I got this nice house. You ain't got shit. You and your kids ain't got nothing. But I mean, look at me. I got Birkin bag. I got Louis bag. I got an AMG Benz. I got a BBL. I got my tits done. You know. I got all these chains on while niggas are dying. You're throwing 30,000 in the club. There's a bunch of homeless people outside the club, but you throwing 40,000 in the club, right? There's a bunch of homeless people in America and throughout the world. And you niggas are boasting and bragging in your riches when you could help your family members, right? You could help whatever, you know. I'm not saying that you have to. That's your money. But at the end of the day, there's more productive things you could be doing with your life than being a proud Negro in America. You could be in this truth, serving the Lord, you see. But you don't want to do that. You don't want to labor for true riches. You want to labor for the corruptible crown that's in this fucking society. That this white man that sold you a dream that's not real. His riches, this is his riches. Him and his buddies, they go to the country club. They have houses in the Hamptons. They have houses all over the world. They live comfortable, beautiful lives. You Negroes, that's a dream you'll never achieve in this place. The only way we're going to achieve our dreams is by way of this truth. Okay? All that other shit is a pipe dream. All that other shit is a pipe dream. If you don't believe that, you know what I'm saying? Then you could go back into the world. You could go back into the world and you could figure out how you're going to be rich in this place and then wait for the Lord to come judge this place when you're going to die with it. All right? You don't believe what we're saying? All right, cool. Then go and figure it out on your own and try to be like Richard Fiend and one of these niggas. Try to be like Robert Kiyosaki, whatever his name is. Rich Dad and Poor Dad. Try to be like that nigga and see how it works out for you. Let's see if you can make it rich quick, like 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. Let's see. Let's see how that works for you. Come back and tell us how that works for you, man. All right. Let's see how many Hollywood parties you got to go to. Let's see how many men you got to deal with. All right. You'll be crying yourself to sleep like Justin Bieber, man. Tobit 4:8 says, if thou hast abundance, give alms accordingly. If thou have but a little, be not afraid to give that little. For thou laidest up a good treasure for thyself against the day of necessity. Because that alms doth deliver from death, and suffereth not to come into darkness. For alms is a good gift unto all that give it in the sight of the Most High. See, we're supposed to help one another with alms, right? And that's just spiritual thing to do, you know. Because Scripture say charity covers a multitude of sins. It says verse 12, Tobit 4:12 says, beware of all whoredom, my son, and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers, and take not a strange woman to wife, which is not of thy father's tribe, for we are the children of the prophets, Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Remember, my son, that our fathers from the beginning, even that they all married wives of their own kindred, and were blessed in their children, and their seed shall inherit the land. Yeah, we're not supposed to really make marriages with these other nations. The other nation women are concubines. That's all they are. You make marriages with the tribes of Israel. You know, all these jakes. Oh, I'm getting with a white woman. Well, you could get with a white woman, but you don't marry her. She's not marriageable material, even though, you know, our women are all gone and messed up. The Lord's gonna work on them. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get proper women. You know what I mean? The Lord's working on them right now as we speak. But those are the women you got to marry, the tribes. You know, and eventually we will, because they're gonna be right. You know, not like they are in this society. But this is all because I seen Jake use this verse. You know, these other groups, they use the verse to try to say, like, you know, you can't deal with the other women. You can't deal with them. They're just concubines. That's all. Simple. You know, simple and plain. They're just concubines. You could pop them and move on, you know. So it says, Tobit 4:13 says, now therefore, my son, love thy brethren, and despise not in thine heart thy brethren, the sons and daughters of thy people, and not taking a wife of them. For in pride is destruction and much trouble, and in lewdness is decay and great want. For lewdness is the mother of famine. Ooh. Lewdness is the mother of famine. Through lewdness comes famine. Okay? Immoral sexual acts, right? Lewdness. That brings about judgment from the Most High. It says, verse 14, let not the wages of any man which hath wrought for thee tarry with thee, but give it to him out of thine hand. See, that's according to the law. You're supposed to pay a man. Just like this white man, he doesn't pay you at the end of the day. He pays you like 2 weeks later, or a week later, he pay you, you know. Let not thy wages of any man which have wrought for thee, worked for thee, right? Tarry with thee, but give it to them out of hand. It says, for if thou serve the Most High, he will also repay thee. Be circumspect, my son, in all things that thou doest, and be wise in all thy conversation. Do that to no man which thou hatest. Drink not wine to make thee drunken, neither let drunkenness go with thee in thy journey. Give of thy bread to the hungry. Give of thy bread to the hungry. Does this white man do that? Hell no. He actually throws away all kind of food, bro. You know, go to New York, they're gonna throw all kind of food. You know, they don't believe in giving free things to people. That's why when this white man lined you up and told you to take that stabbing jab, you had to question shit like, what in what moment in history did this fucking devil ever say, you so-called Negroes, line up, I'm gonna give you something good for free? Never. That was never the case. You know, I'm gonna give you this stabbing jab for free. That was never the case, man. All right. So it says, give of thy bread to the hungry, and of thy garments to them that are naked. According to thine abundance, give alms, and let not thine eye be envious when thou givest alms. You see? So this society is not built upon these principles. You know? Pour out thy bread upon the burial of the just, but give nothing to the wicked. Hey, you devils are going to get nothing from us, bro, except a cold hard kicking in the ass. And, you know, we're going to give you food so you can survive and keep working, but you ain't going to receive no benefits from us. You know, you ain't going to receive no motherfucking benefits from us. You're going to be in hardcore slavery, man. Hey, that's what it says. Give nothing to the wicked. We give you nothing. Just like you treated us, we're going to treat you twice as worse, twice as bad. The scriptures say recompense to them double upon her head, right? because they're going to drink the dregs of the cup just like we had to drink it. The very bottom of that cup, or that, you know, we had to drink all that shit. So you devils going to drink it. And you other nations too. But you're going to get mercy. You're going to go back to your lands after 1,000 years, pursuing the Revelation 20. But anyways, Tobit 4:18, it says, ask counsel of all that are wise, and despise not any counsel that is profitable. You see, which is ultimately the counsel of the Lord. It says, bless the Lord thy God always, and desire of him that thy ways may be directed, and that all thy paths and counsels may prosper. For every nation hath not counsel, but the Lord himself giveth all good things, and he humbleth whom he will, as he will. Now therefore, my son, remember my commandments, neither let them be put out of thy mind. You see? So the ways of the Lord, it says that we're going to keep it unto 10,000 generations, unto 1,000 generations, right? Meaning forever. See, so the way of this world has destroyed our people, man. You know, so we gotta come back to this truth, man. All right, and actually the way of properly living amongst each other. It says Sirach 4:1, it's my son, defraud not the poor of his living, and make not the needy to eyes to wait long. Make not an hungry soul sorrowful, neither provoke a man in his distress. In this society, this fucking devil provokes you, bro. You know, the hood will be right here. The nice house will be right up the street. You can't go over there though, nigga. They got a fucking gate up there. They lock you up if you come up there past 8 o'clock. You know. No, you nigga. You better stay right there where you live. Right where you live, nigga. And if you want to come over this side, you better sell your soul and be a homosexual. Okay, and you better push LGBTQ, and you better do all that. You know, if you want to come over on this side, the Calabasas, you want to come live with us in the Hollywood Hills, and you want to live in these gated communities, man. You know, you want to leave that hood that you living in. You got to be down with the program, man. You see, neither provoke a man in his distress. We're in distress in this society, and we're being provoked by a devil with horns, a red white man with horns. It says, add not more trouble to an heart that is vexed, see, and defer not to give him that is in need. The Lord is going to give us what we need, because the Lord does not defer, see, to give to him that is in need. While this devil, he's all about deferring, giving billions of dollars to Ukraine while your people are suffering in America. Your so-called people, right? That you claim that you're the leader of the free world as the white man, right? But why are you helping the fucking Ukraine and all these other nations while your people are homeless? Your streets are falling apart. It's showing you this man doesn't care. Streets falling apart, bridges collapsing. Every time you drive and your motherfucking car is bumping all on the road and shit. These highways need to be fixed. These hospitals need to be fixed. You know, they're spending money on the Women's World Cup. They're spending money on all kind of stupid shit, man. You know what I mean? When they got real problems at home. See, it says, reject not the supplication of the afflicted, neither turn away thy face from a poor man. See, how you deal with the poor. You see, the men of the Lord have integrity. See, you niggas out there, a lot of you dudes act like assholes, just like this guy, Lil Reese, you know, which he apologized later for what he did, but that shit was cold and fucked up, you know. He was laughing at the poor guy on the street because he ain't had no food and shit, you know, recording them and shit, laughing at a poor man to scorn, see. But the Lord, if that man gets pissed off and pray to the Lord to put a curse on your ass, you know, the Lord will listen to that man. He will hear that man out. See, so this white man, what is he doing? He's doing the same thing that Lil Reese did to that homeless guy. The white man is laughing at us, and we're putting up prayers on his ass, curses. You see, and the Lord's going to hear us. It says that what our prayer is going to pierce the clouds, man, and it's going to reach the ears of the Heavenly Father, the Lord of Sabaoths. You know, Sirach 4 and verse 6. Here you go. Verse 5. Turn away not thy eye from the needy, and give him none occasion to curse thee. For if he curse thee in the bitterness of his soul, his prayer shall be heard of him that made him. You see, the Lord's going to hear that man's prayer, that curse that he throws up on you. So the Lord's going to hear that curse that we throw up on you devils too. You see? It says, get thyself the love of the congregation, and bow thy head to a great man, and let it not grieve thee to bow thine ear to the poor, and give him a friendly answer with meekness, man. You ain't supposed to be a fucking asshole to your people that's poorer than you, man. You know, we're out there teaching, you know, we deal with every man according to knowledge, man. We don't shun them because they're poor and all this different shit. You know, we actually even hear them out, even though they be babbling on most of the time. We let them talk sometimes, you know, shit. Sometimes I get frustrated. I'm like, no, just stop. But a lot of times, bro, you know, we hear them out, man. The scriptures say condescend to men of low estate. Okay? Real quick. It says Romans 12. I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Romans 12 and 16. It says, be of the same mind, one towards another, and mind not high things. See? Mind not high things. Be not proud, right? It says, but condescend to men of low estate, and be not wise in your own conceits. See? So you got condescend to men of low estates at certain points in your walk. You know, sometimes brother be poor, sometimes he be, you know, kind of slow. Sometimes, you know, you got to kind of have patience, man. Hey, the Apostle Paul said, I became all things unto all men. You know, sometimes you have to deal with a brother that's more like illiterate. Some brother's more sharp. Another brother might be, you know, so you got to have patience at a certain point, because we all come from the struggle, if you will. All right. In a matter of speaking. Sirach 4 and verse 9, it says, deliver him that suffereth wrong from the hand of the oppressor. See? That's why it says in Savior shall mount up upon the Mount Zion with lowercase s, Obadiah, right? Because we're saviors too. You know, the Lord is the ultimate savior, but we're going to help heal our people too, man. Obadiah 1 and 21. We're actually doing it now through the word. Obadiah 1 and 21. And saviors shall come up upon Mount Zion to judge the Mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's. So we're going to judge the Mount of Esau, and saviors are going to come up upon Mount Zion to judge the Mount of Esau. So who are those saviors? The men of the Lord, you see? Because it says in 1 Corinthians 6, right? Let's get that. It's 1 Corinthians 6 and verse 2. It says, do you not know that the saints shall judge the world? And if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters? Know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertaineth to this life? If then ye have judgments of things pertaining to this life, set them to judge who are least esteemed in the church. So we're going to judge, bro. So that's the saviors that's talking about in Obadiah 1:21, the men of the Lord. The saints shall judge the world. See, it says, know ye not that we shall judge angels. So if we have judgments of things pertaining to this life, set them to judge who are least esteemed in the church, because that's who the Lord is dealing with, the lowly, actually, not the exalted. Okay, those that be of a contrite and broken spirit. Okay. And that scripture doesn't get read a lot in these so-called Israelite churches, because most of these guys, they want to be exalted. So they don't want those that are least esteemed in the church to judge. they don't want that. You see that? Anyways, Sirach 4 and verse 9. Deliver him that suffereth wrong from the hand of the oppressor. There you go. And be not faint-hearted when thou sittest in judgment. Be as a father unto the fatherless, and instead of a husband unto their mother. So shalt thou be as the son of the Most High, and he shall love thee the more than thy mother doeth. Hey, that's that stepdaddy scripture. Now I'm just playing. But verse 11, it says, yeah, because we're a father unto the fatherless, man. You see, we're a father unto unto our people who are a bunch of fatherless children. You know, instead of a husband unto their mother, so shall thou be as the son of the Most High, and he shall love thee the more than thy mother doeth. It says, wisdom exalteth her children, and layeth hold of them that seek her. You see, he that loveth her loveth life, and they that seek to her early shall be filled with joy. He that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory, and whosoever she entereth, the Lord will bless. The Lord's gonna bless you, brothers, because you keeping these ways, man. See, they that serve her shall minister to the Holy One, and then that love her, the Lord doeth love. The Lord don't love a wicked nigga in the world. The Lord loves you, brothers, that's teaching, that's working, laboring, believing, saying, rehearsing the righteous acts. Scripture say the Lord hates sinners, right? Scripture say help the godly man and help not a sinner, right? It says, whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations. It says, and he that attendeth unto her shall dwell securely. If a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generation shall hold her in possession. For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her discipline, until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws. This is when you come into this truth. When you first come into this truth, right, what happens? Fear and dread come upon you. The spirit of wisdom tries you by her crooked ways, right? And torment her with her discipline, right? Until she may trust his soul. Then once you've been proven, the Lord trusts you, right? But you tried first. Verse 18, then will she return the straight way unto him and comfort him and show him her secrets. But if he go wrong, she will forsake him and give him over to his own ruin. Observe the opportunity and beware of evil, and be not ashamed when it concerneth thy soul. For there is a shame that bringeth sin, and there is a shame which is honor and glory and grace. See, we're being shamed in the world, you see. But the shame that bringeth sin is you selling out to the society and you being a nigger in the world, and you turn your back from the plow. Now that's shame that bringeth sin. You being a mo that bringeth sin. That shame that bringeth sin. But there's a shame which is glory and grace, which is the shame that we receive from the world in order to serve the Lord. Okay, that's going to bring glory and grace from the Almighty. It says, verse 22, accept no man's person against thy soul, and let not the reverence of any man cause thee to fall. Refrain not to speak when there is an occasion to do good, even though they don't hear you. And hide not thy wisdom in her beauty, for by speech wisdom shall be known, and learning by the word of the tongue. James, the 3rd chapter, right? Speaks about the tongue being an unruly world of evil, right? But also, it could do a lot of good. So by speech, wisdom shall be known, and by learning by the word of the tongue. And no wise speak against the truth, but be abashed of the error of thy ignorance. Be not ashamed to confess thy sins, and force not the course of the river. Make not thyself an underling to a foolish man. See, make not thyself an underling to a nigger in the world, a nigger in the truth, or the white man. It don't matter what it is. Make not thyself an underling to a foolish man. All right. Neither accept the person of the mighty. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. Be not hasty in thy tongue, and in thy deeds slack and remiss. You see? Yeah, so that's the spirit, bro. That's the spirit, bro. You know? And then I gotta read this. I gotta read this. Sirach 29:1. It says, he that is merciful will lend unto his neighbor, and he that strengtheneth his hand keepeth the commandments. Because the merciful is going to inherit the earth. Right? He that is merciful will lend unto his neighbor, and he that strengtheneth his hand keepeth the commandments. Lend to thy neighbor in the time of his need, and pay thy neighbor again in due season. It says, keep thy word and deal faithfully with him, and thou shalt always find the thing that is necessary for thee. Many when a thing was lent unto them, reckoned it be found, and put them to trouble that helped them, till he hath received. He will kiss a man's hand for his neighbor's money. He will speak submissively. But when he should repay, he will prolong the time, and return words of grief, and complain of the time. See, there's a particular way you deal with each other when it comes to money, when it comes to paying each other back, right? And they just go into different laws that how we used to deal with each other in the ancient world, just showing you the way you ought to be according to the Most High. You know what I mean? It says, if he prevail, he shall hardly receive the half, and he will count as if he had found it. If not, he hath deprived him of his money, and he hath gotten him an enemy without cause. He payeth him with cursings and railings, and for honor he will pay him disgrace. Many therefore have refused to lend for other men's ill dealings, fearing to be defrauded. Yet have thou patience with a man in his poor state, and delay not to show him mercy. See? Help the poor for the commandment's sake, and turn him not away because of his poverty. It says, lose thy money for thy brother and thy friend, and let it not rust under a stone to be lost. Lay up thy treasure according to the commandments of the Most High, and it shall bring thee more profit than gold. Shut up alms in thy storehouses, and it shall deliver thee from all affliction. And it shall fight for thee against thy enemies, better than a mighty shield and a strong spear. An honest man is surety from his neighbor, but he that is impudent will forsake him. Forget not the friendship of thy surety, for he hath given his life for thee. See? So, you know, we dealt with honor back in the ancient world, bro. We dealt truthfully, man. You know what I'm saying? Not like we deal today, man. You know? Not like we deal today. As niggas, you know. So yeah, man. Hey, Lord willing, is edifying unto you. You know, I say, call Halayim La, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. The bonds to the Apostle Elders, Great Millstone. And peace and salutations to the elect, man. We're getting ready to be rich, brother. Be really rich. Be really wealthy, all right? Fuck this world and the shit that they got in it, okay? That shit is pennies compared to what we're going to receive, man. So you brothers remain faithful. And your time will come, bro. Hey, shalom. Shalom.